What is up, everybody? This is your host Superside, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, as you can see, a very awesome cap on. It fits perfectly without the headset, but it's a little bit funny, as well as the awesome Mr. Breach shirt. So, in fact, I'll take this off. I love it. I love it. It's green. It's green on the inside. It's very awesome. Anyway, this here is from the Futureplay team. So a thank you, a huge thank you to the amazing Futureplay team. So, Sammy and Camilla, it was so awesome meeting you. So for those of you watching, and none of you actually know this, but I actually met the Futureplay team. Not all of them, just Sammy, Camilla, and the amazing CEO of Futureplay. So it was really nice meeting them, and yeah, I got to see them in Finland, and they toured me their office, and it was really cool. It was epic. It was so cool to meet them in person. You know, you chat to them, you know, in the Discord, and you see them on stream, and you interact with them there. But to meet them in person was absolutely amazing. And thank you so much for the shirt, and so thank you so much for that, and for everything else. So I'll just tell you all a quick journey of what happened. So anyway, they showed me around the office. He came and meet me at the door. I was waiting at the door. He meets me, brings me into the office, and then I get to see, you know, him and Camilla and the amazing CEO of Futureplay. And it was really awesome. I got to see the whole, like, all the desks set up, you know, like, you know, they had all the, you know, the idle game desks, you know, computers and all that. They had this, like, nice open area, and then they had this whole, you know, the Battlelands where all the computers were, and, you know, they had, like, you know, Battlelands stickers, and, you know, board of Battlelands ideas. It was, like, wow, it was really awesome seeing the office and that. So they've just moved, because the other one was too small, a good sign for a company. Okay, so there we go, they're growing, and they had a really cool office. So they showed me all around the office, and it was really fun to see that all, and to meet the CEO, and, you know, like, you know, discuss Battlelands a bit and see some of the ideas. It was really awesome. So thank all three of you very much for taking time every day, and, you know, chatting to me and talking to me and that. So anyway, after that, we then went for a walk down the street to this burger place called Naughty Burger. And I got, I think it was called the New York cheese, but without cheese, because I don't like cheese, but it had the nice things in it, so it had, like, lettuce, tomato, and all that kind of stuff. So it was a really nice burger, and thank you, Futureplay, for shouting that. It was very much appreciated. So that was really nice, and we discussed a bit of Battlelands there and had some good conversations. Then we went across the store, and they kindly got me an ice cream. It was a vegan peppermint magnum. So that was very nice, and, you know, discussing, you know, oh, there's so many good memories, and, like, oh, it was just hilarious. It was just so great chatting to them in person and meeting them in person. They're both such lovely people, and it was just like, this is so cool. This is the Battlelands team, and they're actually hanging out with me for like a day / like the whole afternoon. It was really cool. It was so much fun. So, you know, we went to the park and, you know, discussing, you know, different ideas, different videos of mine that are done, and it was the best. Like, me saying, hey, I mean, Battlelands 10,000 times. Camilla listened to the whole thing. It was awesome. It was so funny. It was so funny. I just trying to think, oh, it was hilarious. It was so funny, and hearing some of the, you know, like, you know, they really do interact with the community. They watch so many of the videos, and, you know, they know, like, they tell me, you know, like, snippets, like a stream with me and Zanzard. It was one of my streams in April, and, you know, I was talking with Zanzard, and you're like, Zanzard, do you watch Marvel movies? And he's like, no. It's so funny, and, you know, they knew that, they had heard that. It was like, wow, they really knew. So thanks for the stream, Zanzar. That was really fun. That was so cool having you on. And so anyway, that was really nice. And then we went to this. We're gonna go bowling, but I think the bowling was closed. And we're gonna do this thing. Oh, sorry, I forget the name of it, but it's like, you know, when there's someone, you know, on the Olympus, they go, and then this thing goes, and then there's these people, and they go scrub on the ice, and see. It starts with C, and then you see how far it can go on that. We were gonna do that, but unfortunately that was booked. So anyway, we did mini golf and instead. It was awesome. It was like underground. It was like dark, and you go under, and then it was like there's all these. It was only 15 holes. In New Zealand we do 18 holes, but it was 15. And yeah, and it was really fun. There was some, like, crazy, like, some of the mazes, like, what? It was like so, like, the mazes, the holes. It was like, because they had heaps of different mechanics and all that working in there. So someone was like, whoa! It was like insane. I've never been to, like, such a place. It was really crazy. So anyway, that was also fun. We had some awesome time playing some mini golf, and then it's like, you know, the journey continues. So I had my dinner reservation for 5 p.m. And at this point it was like 4 p.m. and it's like, no, I have to go, no. So anyway, I rang the hotel, Alexandria Blue, and I was like, can you please push that reservation back to 8 p.m? They're like, sure. I was like, thank you. And so anyway, that was my dinner reservation, because then I had to leave Finland at. The cab was coming at 9:15 p.m. So I was like, but I was like, surely, because it was funny. It was funny. I was just hoping the dinner wouldn't take too long to come, because the first night I had dinner there at the Alexander Rubio's house took 1.5 hours. It's like, okay, well, surely it should be all good if it's just one person ordering. Because yeah, as the last one there. So anyway, yeah, then we went after that. We went to, so because I was gonna make this earlier. This is currently the 8th of June, so I feel a bit bad because then my memory's a little bit back, but I think I still remember heaps of the key details. It was an awesome memory. So anyway, after that, we then to make matters better, we then continued on our journey. We walked through the city, and it was so cool seeing everything around. And then we went to, oh yeah, that's right, we went on the public transport system, so I went on a train, that's right folks, I went on a train, like, it was like underground, it was like kind of underground, but then it came out and it was not underground, but it was so cool. It was like this massive like underground mall, and then we go down the escalator and into this train. It was really, really cool, and they got me a ticket on that, so thank you for that. Oh, and they paid for the mini golf. Thank you, thank you so much for everything, guys. It was really fun, and very kind of you, and appreciated that you got those paid for that. So yeah, then we went on this train. It was like, whoa, they've got in Finland, they have an insanely awesome, amazing, incredible, like well thought out transportation system. It's so effective, it's so efficient, it's amazing. So anyway, we get to this mall, right? And it was just like, whoa, it was huge. And they've been there before, and they get lost. They still get there. There was this place we're going to. Oh, what was it called? Forget its name. But it was a VR place. And anyway, they said there was previously been restaurants there, but no one could, like, people can't find them, so the restaurants moved out. Anyway, now there's a VR place in there, and we went around the mall and asking. I've never seen such a complicated mall. It's like, what? It's Sydney, Australia. When I went there a while back, they have these things, these machines, and you type in the store, and then it shows you how to get there. They don't have that in Finland, so I thought that would be a good addition for Finland, that mall especially, because we just got lost. Eventually, we found the place, and it was this mean as VR. So we booked this booth in there, and then you put it like the VR set on. It's like, whoa, it was like really cool. And there's all these epic games. It was like an archery game that Camilla was a boss at, and then there's this game that like you sort of like, you can like choose to move somewhere, and so you like and you can like transport, and then you've got this like this weapon, and you like go like, and then you go like that, and you go like, and you take out the players. And so anyway, Sammy, he was a boss, they'd like jump around, jump, and he had like this massive battle with this player, and it would like transport fire, and they keep missing, they kept catching it and firing, and then boom, Sammy, he got the guy, and it's like, let's go. And then I wasn't really good at any of the games. There was one that I joined, and then you could fly around and go. Oh yeah, Beat Saber, that was a good game. They were like pros at Beat Saber. I was like, I've never played Beat Saber in my life, but it was a good game. It was really fun. I was like, you know, you got they're also like, you know, side. It was a really cool game, and mean-ass music, and it was really fun. So we did that for an hour, and then, yeah, and so that was very awesome. Then Camilla left, and so it was lovely having met her. And then me and Sammy, we went to a shop, and Sammy kindly bought me a Fanta. It was like a Fanta, but it was like raspberry and passion fruit, two of my favorite fruits. Boom, and Fanta. And so then it wasn't orange Fanta, it was then red Fanta. It was so good, raspberry. And I'd never had it. We don't have that in New Zealand that I'm aware of. So anyway, that was really nice. Then we walked across a bridge and walked through Finland, and then found this really nice spot to sit down. It's a little bit cold, but it was really cool. And so then we sat there and talked all about Battlelands and all these different cool, you know, features, and, you know, what's important, you know, what, you know, the players want, and all that stuff. And it was really good discussion, really awesome, looking out on this amazing view. It was just a beautiful view from where we were. It was just epic. It was just like, whoa. And so that was so cool, and we had that. And then, sadly, time was the killer, so I had to indeed return, but it was just absolutely awesome. So anyway, he kindly took me all the way back to the hotel, so we went back on the awesome train system, and went zoom, and then we hopped out, and then we walked all the way back to the hotel, and that's indeed where he departed. And so yeah, that was just such an amazing, incredible experience. I hope I haven't missed out any key details, but it was so nice meeting all three of you. It really was, and I really appreciate all the cool stuff. You know, thanks for the food and for all the awesome experiences. That that was just, it was so epic meeting the Futureplay team. So thank you so much, Futureplay team. Absolutely loved it. I really did. Thank you so much for all the merch as well, the awesome hat and the awesome shirt. Whoa, okay, there we go. So yeah, thanks so much. It was absolutely epic, and hopefully we can see each other and meet each other again sometime.